You've tuned in to the Crispy Noodle Podcast
You realize what you've done?
with Rich Liebig
The real gangster plays his cards right.
and Michael Costanzo.
What was that you just read?
Let us be the crispy noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news.
Good times, noodle salad.
The point is, you now have the ability to be happy.
And now, here's Rich and Mike on the Crispy Noodle Podcast.
Woo! Yeah! How you guys doing?
What's up, everybody?
It's time for this week's episode of the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Let us be the Crispy Noodle, your vegetarian salad of life and boring news. I'm Rich Liebig,
I'm Michael Costanzo.
and we are here to give you the most juicy bits in the world of sports, entertainment, odd news, and whatever else we happen to stumble across. Well, guess what? We stumbled across an old friend of ours. Look, Nenna is here! Woo! Yeah! Wow. That
All
was
right.
good.
Oh, that's a show.
I feel excited.
All right,
I'm
I'll see
pumped.
you guys later.
All right.
That's all
Thanks
we
for
needed.
joining
Here
us.
we go. Bye. Here we go. Fantastic. Nenna, how the hell are you doing?
I'm still alive
Yay!
in a year and a half, and I can say that I have aged, unfortunately.
I think we all have.
But if I didn't age, I'd be dead. So
So
I'd rather
that's
age.
good. Yeah. You'd rather stay above the surface of the
Right.
earth.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
I always used to tell people when they'd make fun of me for being old. I'd be like, well, if I
Who
wasn't
makes fun
old,
of you for being old?
Yeah.
they say, well, if I wasn't old, I'd be dead. So I'll just
that's
choose
true.
getting old.
But who's making fun of you?
The youngins.
The
youngins?
youngins?
The Gen Zels. You know,
Oh,
those Gen
the
Zers.
whippersnappers.
Yeah.
The Zeals.
Do you hang out with a lot of these youngins?
I mean, they're just around. They're kind of like
They're just, I don't know if you know this, Rich,
They're
but
the
they're just,
buzzing of flies.
they're just out and about in society.
They're
you
like
know that, right?
cockroaches. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They just spread. They just
Come
pop
out
up
at night, you know.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I don't know.
About like 20 years ago.
Yeah, around that time.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so happy to have you back here on the podcast. It has been far too
Good.
long.
It's good.
I know. Yeah, I know we definitely couldn't have done this during when we were doing the
Yeah.
Crispy Compact Communique.
The virtual show.
Yeah, it was so difficult to try and figure out, a third, try to get you
I
on
could
in the
have just
third
mimed.
spot.
I could have mimed everything.
There you go.
That would have been cool, like an interpretive, like dance version
While
of the
we're
podcast.
talking?
Like we're
Right.
talking, and you're just like doing weird, not sign language.
Yeah, like whatever's not sign language. Just doing like a dance through my body to show the audience what's going on.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
maybe we'll
if
have to
there-
do a special.
if there's a second round of this. Yeah, there you go. That'll be our backup plan.
Sounds good.
Okay, there we go.
So besides everything with COVID and everything like that, did anything else happen in the? God, it's been what, a year and a half since
Year
you've been
and a
on.
half, yeah.
It's been a long time.
I'm now an introvert.
Okay.
Welcome.
I've decided I've become a lot more reclusive, which
Okay.
is nice. Like I like not going anywhere ever.
I feel like that was a lot of. See, I was that way before the pandemic. So during the pandemic, I was like, "This is my
Yes.
This is my like golden moment to just shut myself in." And
Right.
then it was like, okay, I got to like eventually get back out
Yeah,
there.
well, I became that way because now I work from home full time.
Yeah, same.
And so I don't like going outside.
Does
There you
go.
does
I just-
anybody really?
I mean, people, yeah, there are people like, oh my God, I love summer.
Yeah.
I love
summer. I love the sun.
And I'm like, well, I hate heat, so I'm going to stay inside.
Exactly.
awesome up top. Yeah, screw the heat.
Rich was just telling me he keeps the temperature in his house at like negative 20 degrees.
It's great.
Yeah, no, I'm not that bad.
That's great. I want it to be a freezer. I want to.
Rich wants to hang meat in
Yes.
his living room and just like
And just let it rot and have
Perfect.
flies on it.
No, I
no,
want it
it's
to
so cold that it'll stay.
And maggots.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want it to be so cold that it will be fine.
Yeah.
But we can't have everything that we want.
No. You can't always get what you want.
I've
sometimes-
heard an old wives' tale that says that.
Uh-oh. What? Oh.
You can't always get what you want.
But sometimes you get what you need.
Yeah,
It's a Rolling Stones song.
I know.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. We're batting 1,000.
You stole Nenna's thunder.
The old wives' tale.
The old wives' tale.
Rest in peace, Charlie Watts.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that's right.
That's
Yep.
true.
Yeah, you don't even know. Whatever. Anyway.
We talked about him last
Yeah, we
week.
talked
Anyway.
Yeah. All right. So there you go, Nenna. I'm glad to see you're back in fine form.
I'm still a bitch. Nothing's changed. fact, I'm probably a bigger bitch than I was.
That's what all the introversion does. You forget how to like interact.
I'm just rude now.
Well, that's perfect for this podcast.
Great.
Oh, we're gonna need it.
Yeah, get on topic and stuff.
Yeah.
Before we jump into the news at hand, Mike, how are you doing? Anything new with you?
I'm good. No, I've been watching Sopranos a lot. Midway
Excellent.
through season 2.
I got him to watch The
I'm
Sopranos.
2 decades
finally.
behind.
Do you know what happens?
I'm only in halfway through season 2, so no.
But you've never heard any spoilers?
No.
Ooh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're
so,
in luck.
Zip it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's good stuff. I'm not bad at avoiding spoilers.
I'm
Like-
really I'm what? What? Wait, what? Was that a double negative?
Yes, it was.
You are
I'm good. No, I'm good at avoiding spoilers. I'm like unintentionally good at avoiding spoilers.
I'm bad at it because I'll like Breaking Bad, for example. Did you guys both watch Breaking
Yes.
Bad?
Yeah.
So at one point, I started watching it a couple years after it had come out, and I was looking it up, and I was looking up his wife, something about his wife, and it was like Walter White's widow, and I was like,
Wow.
and I was like on season 2.
I hate that. And
Like,
I
why
always-
does she have to be called that?
right, exactly. It's the
Still
way
a person.
It's the way they write articles, and I'll tell my mom. We'll be like starting a new show or something, and she'll be like, "Oh my god, did you watch this?" And she'll go to like start researching. I'm like,
She
"You
typing?
You have to be careful." Yeah, she's
Yeah,
typing.
she's
That's
typing.
what
I was
this
wondering
is.
what you're ferociously.
She's on a
typing with your hands.
typewriter.
Oh my god, did you watch this?
Did you watch? Yeah, she's typing. It's on a typewriter. Yeah.
She uses the telegraph.
You guys,
Stop.
You gotta watch. I'm doing the Polly Walnuts point. You guys gotta watch the video version of the podcast to see all of our flamboyant hand motions. But anyway, so she'll be like researching it. And I'll be like, you have to be careful researching shows because they will
That's a spoiler,
intentionally,
yeah.
they will write titles like Walter White's widow,
Yeah.
or like I can't believe when such and such died. Here's what you need to know.
Right.
Like why? That's awful.
Because we're just behind the times, and it's our fault for not being on it when it was on.
You make an interesting point there.
I
mean, that's
absolutely hate, just to jump into this conversation, I absolutely hate it when like something like Stranger Things comes out and they
Right.
give you a whole season at once. And then some
Yep.
douchebag at BuzzFeed or somebody
Oh, yeah.
writes a spoiler thing like the following Friday that it came out.
Why are you on BuzzFeed? Is my question.
Because I like BuzzFeed Unsolved.
yeah. I mean, there's decent.
They're
stuff.
ending so soon. I will have no allegiance to BuzzFeed. So when that happens, then-
BuzzFeed's not terrible.
no, they're horrible.
I mean, I have
They're-
the app.
They're
Yeah, wait.
oh, there you go.
I'm also a hypocrite now.
And also, Rich, we've
You.
actively reported on BuzzFeed articles in the past before.
Well, because they what was that one
It
story?
was tennis. It was a tennis scandal.
Yeah, yeah. Why was BuzzFeed, the
BuzzFeed-
authority on tennis?
BuzzFeed and it was like the BBC were like teaming up to like break this weird
And it
tennis
was
conspiracy.
real.
And it was real, yeah.
They broke the story
BuzzFeed-
on a backstreet
BuzzFeed
tennis
News
conspiracy.
and BuzzFeed are two different things. BuzzFeed News is, decent. BuzzFeed, the listicles, those are not good.
Okay.
Okay.
Did that make any sense to
I
anybody?
don't know
No.
why you
Okay.
use the word listicles.
That's what they call them. They're articles that are lists. They're
Oh, dear
listicles.
God.
I use big words that aren't real words.
That's me. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's caught up with
Oh,
the times.
Mikey.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I hate that whenever they do that. Like literally, I don't have 10 hours to just clear off of my slate in a week.
No.
And they'll post an article that's like, hey, in episode 8, so and so happens. And it's like, well,
It's
thanks.
like, yeah, it's like the 10 best moments before this character died or something like that. And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't, you
like,
know.
thanks for, spoiling that for me.
So the lesson is you have to be very careful with,
Being alive in
Yes.
digital at all
yes,
Yeah.
when you're watching things.
Correct. Absolutely.
very true. I've somehow managed to avoid spoilers for The Sopranos.
Well,
So-
that's one of those things. I think it is so
It's old enough, right?
Right.
that it missed the internet era of ruining
Yeah, but I've known
spoilers.
things. I know things.
Yes, but I guess
I only know one.
Like-
I only know one big thing, and I don't even really know it. It's something about the finale that was like very divisive with how it specifically ended.
right.
But knowing
leave it at
that,
that.
knowing that I don't think ruins it.
Well, it turns
for
out
me.
they were all in purgatory.
That makes sense. Definitely.
It was all a dream.
That also makes
Isn't
sense.
that Lost? Isn't that
That was Lost. Yeah,
Lost
they were all
is
in
purgatory.
That show.
So
yeah.
no,
Screw
Lost.
J.J. Abrams.
No, okay. Well, yes, But Lost, they weren't in purgatory. Everything that happened was real.
No. I don't want to start talking about.
Up until-
We're not talking about Lost.
Yeah.
Nope.
There's not
I
enough
hate
time.
Lost.
There's
Hate
not.
it.
There's not enough time.
Did you watch Lost?
I watched the last episode, and I saw one episode in the first season.
That's it? And you based all this on 2 episodes?
Yes, and I hated every minute of the last episode.
The last episode was
And
it was
everybody
rough. It
that
was
had
rough.
everything to say about it. Like, all the things that I would hear about it, it sounded worse and worse as time went on. The smoke monster, and they're in purgatory. And I'm like, this sounds horrible.
I'll say this as a fan of Lost when it was originally airing. The first 3 seasons were great. They had a writer's strike.
Yep.
Then they started time traveling with atomic bombs. And it just
Right.
lost the wheels. Like, it was cool. They were on this mysterious island. There may or may not have been monsters. This island is, like, unstuck from, any physical constraints. Like, it doesn't appear on maps. All that stuff is very interesting.
So is that why they were dead the whole time?
They weren't actually dead. See, that's the part that gets people annoyed, is that at some point in the show, everybody kind of dies. And at some point, the show goes from being, like, things are happening in real life to, it was actually... After this point, it was actually purgatory.
Yep, that sounds like J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, like the first 3, the official canonical, like what?
Ooh, canonical.
Look up that word.
Canonical.
The official canonical
Hi, Michael
interpretation of the show is that everything actually happened until like the last season, which was all like weird time jumps and alternate realities, and that was the purgatory season. Kind of.
Okay. Are we
I
done
don't
with
want to talk
this?
about it.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's dumb. We can
Right.
move on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams sucks.
This is a horrible first conversation
Yeah, you're leading people away.
for me.
I didn't start this conversation.
Everyone's out. Everyone's
Look what
gone
you
now.
did.
Everyone's out.
Nenna
leaving.
brought the heat. Now it's sizzled down.
It's
Well,
sizzled.
let's heat it back up with our segments that we have planned.
All right, there you go.
Great
Sure.
segue.
Yeah. There
Nobody
you go.
else is going to do it.
Called it a segue.
There you go.
Segway.
Segway.
Great segue.
It's when it sucks and it segues.
Nice.
It's a segway.
That's what
It's
we
a
were
suckway.
at. There you go.
Yeah.
Segway. So let's hit a couple topics as fast as we can with Sports Sampler, because I don't want to stay on sports for too long, because not only is Nenna here and I want Nenna to be...
Because I'm a girl.
No, you said...
I don't care about sports.
Wow, sexist Rich.
No, you just said you're not
Why are you so sexist?
whatever. I can't. I'm not... This is...
Are you sure you missed me?
Yes, I did. I did miss you. But here we go. Sports Sampler.
So you're not good at sports. It's a very small part of life.
Sports. In your face. Ha ha!
This is what I miss about having Nenna on. It's just randomly 2
Doesn't-
people teaming up against the other person
Yes.
at random times. And like it's always shifting around.
Yeah.
That might have been one of the worst
That's what I mean.
I've ever done.
It's usually us just shitting all over Rich.
Yeah.
Well,
You were so excited.
I was
Yeah.
way too excited for
Yeah.
it.
I mean, you can be excited, but we got to get to the 2-minute drill,
You're
because
right,
we
we
got
do,
we got
we
to
do.
hit NFL topics in 2 minutes or less.
Hit
So
it.
here we go. 2 minutes on the clock. Mike, you're laughing. What do you got?
I got some NFL news here in the 2-minute drill. We got some quarterback woes with the NFL season starting in less than 2 weeks. A couple of teams are desperately trying to figure out their quarterback situation. So first up, the Colts saga with Wentz continues as the quarterback recently landed himself on the COVID-19 list, already dealing with an injury. This further hinders his prospects of being fully ready for week 1.
Aren't you glad we got him out of Philly?
I really am. Whether it's injury or illness, this guy can't get on the field. Meanwhile, the Miami Dolphins appear to be in trade talks with the Houston Texans for quarterback Deshaun Watson, despite his ongoing civil suits. Houston's asking price is 3 first-round picks, which basically leaves only the Dolphins as one of the few viable trade partners.
That's the minimum, by the
That's
way.
the minimum. So, yeah, good luck with that. But there's another AFC East team that also has quarterback issues. The New England Patriots have released quarterback Cam Newton, officially making Mac Jones the starter, leaving a very thin depth chart behind him. Nenna is just loving this 2-minute
Yes.
drill
I'm
music.
raving.
This is awesome. So, meanwhile, the Philadelphia Eagles are bolstering their quarterback depth by trading for a superstar and former Jags quarterback Gardner Minshew.
Woo!
Remember Minshew Mania? That's right. So does Howie Roseman, probably a little too well. So many quarterback moves the past couple of days as we're getting ready for the regular season. It seems like a very tumultuous year for
Yeah, are you
quarterbacks.
ready for Gardner Minshew to meet Jim Gardner? Because that's going to happen.
Gardner with
That
Gardner.
has to happen.
It
Yeah.
has to. It
They
has
both
to.
have mustaches, both named Gardner. That's going to happen.
Anyone want a mustache ride?
Woo! There you
Yeah.
go. Between the Gardner mustache ride. Here we go. But I would also disagree with you. New England Patriots don't have they don't have quarterback issues because they like Mac Jones, and Brian Hoyer for some reason is the backup. Good luck. Bill Belichick, I don't know what you're doing. Good luck. There you go. Done with 2 minutes.
Was that really 2 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I timed it. Yeah.
Nice.
You're right. Yeah. We tried to improve the show a little bit.
Guys.
Yeah, we have like a nice polish on the show
I'm very
now.
impressed.
Yeah.
It's a little polish.
Look, you can only shine a turd so much.
Oh, hey. Come on now.
I'm kidding. Hey, only we're allowed to shit on this show. All right.
Well, all right. How
the
about
people here
During the show.
during the show? That's right.
I think there's something we can all shit on together.
That's right. Let's.
All right, ready, guys?
All right, drop them.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
And that is the memory of Sixers star Ben Simmons, because according to the Philadelphia Inquirer, he went to the Sixers top brass and says he does not want to be a Sixer anymore and will not report to training camp. This crybaby, I've officially had enough of him.
Yeah.
Just his performance in the playoffs left so much to be desired. He is not the leader that they drafted him to be. And it's getting to a Carson Wentz-like situation where they both need a clean break. They got to trade him, get what value they can from him, and just move forward with Joel Embiid at this point, because he is a lost cause here in Philadelphia, and I think everybody's had enough of him.
Yeah.
Wow! All right, Mike.
I mean, you said it wonderfully, Ben Simmons. I
Thank
mean,
you.
he's a punk. I mean, he didn't live up to the hype. This is going to make 2 out of 3 of the
Trust the
trust the
process.
process players. You have 3 top 3 picks. None of them really panned out except for Joel Embiid. I mean,
Yep.
if somebody wants out, let him go. Otherwise, it just festers like it did with Carson Wentz. I say, forget him.
You know, you really said that canonically.
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 There you go.
Cannoli.
Cannoli.
What was that word you used?
Canonically.
Shut up.
But no, this is just very disappointing. I think he is done here in Philadelphia. I mean, I thought he was done after that damn playoff game where he refused to go for a slam dunk.
Yeah.
That was the sign that he's not ready to take the next step to be the leader of this team. That you gotta finish off drives, and he just was afraid. He was outright afraid.
Yeah.
To go for a slam dunk. I mean, if you were 6'11",
You're
crush it.
You're like 3/4 of the way to the rim.
Yeah.
You just
Can you
just stick your arms up. You're there.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, there you go. So,
But Ben Simmons didn't finish.
no, he did
He
not
didn't
finish.
finish the job.
Very, very personal problem.
We don't want somebody like that on our team in our
Wait,
city.
so he just didn't? I don't understand.
So he got thrown. It was like fourth quarter, game 7. He was in the paint and he was wide open. He gets thrown the ball right there, dunk it. Simple, right there. Basketball 101.
Right, so
and
we're-
instead, he was afraid that he was going to get fouled because he's been horrible at the free throw line. That he threw it out to a guy that was literally like 3 feet, like almost behind Mike. Like, here, you do it. I don't want to risk getting fouled. And it's like, you're getting paid $150 million contract. You can't afford to not be the one that's not closing down an opportunity like that. That's why you're getting paid the
Right.
mega bucks.
It's all
Right.
because he dated a Kardashian.
Probably is.
Honestly, anyone that crosses you know what I'm saying.
Anybody
Yeah.
that crosses a car.
Anything that crosses their path is like ends up being destructive.
I think that's why he wants out of Philadelphia, because the Kardashians, they don't strike me as like a Philly type of.
I don't think they're
crowd.
dating anymore, though.
Oh, they're not dating
yeah,
anymore.
she's dating a new basketball player, I think.
Oh, so you're just saying they just crossed paths briefly, but
They
like
dated, yeah. So
And
it's
like-
like,
and like
I mean, look
he's-
at what happened to Kanye after
When-
he started.
Yeah.
got married to Kim. You know,
Yeah.
When do you know? I don't know anything about Kardashian. Do you know when they started dating? Because I wonder
it
if
was, he was in Philly. It was
when, like, does it correlate to when
I wanna
like
say it was
the
like a year
criticism
ago.
started? And that would be funny if it did.
maybe
I
like
don't.
two year and a half. I don't know. With the pandemic, I don't know any timelines anymore.
Yeah, all time got skewed. It's like Marvel.
It's
it
like
was like
we
the
were in
snap.
purgatory.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's a correlation, but
Well, let's see here. The two originally started dating in May 2018, and they split at the end of the summer, then got back together in the fall of 2018. I think they broke it off at the end of 2019. This is Kendall Jenner.
maybe
Kendall. Yep, it's been a while.
Maybe that started the
That was the decline.
building
That's what
started to
happens.
crumble. Yeah.
You put yourself in that circle, and it just
Tristan Thompson,
yeah.
It's possible.
Kanye.
I mean, it's a good theory.
It's
I
great
like
theory.
it.
Yeah, I kind of like it. That's not bad.
So there you go. You heard it here first, folks. Dating a Kardashian made Ben Simmons suck at basketball
And ruined our team.
and ruined the Philadelphia 76ers.
Literally, let's go back to that point because I think we buried that. Literally, this team had 3 top 5 picks in the span
Three
of
top 3 picks.
3 top 3 picks. Excuse me, you're right. 3 top 3 picks in the span of 3 to 4 years, and 2 of them are already whiffs, and
Right.
and one's already out of Philadelphia. This one's going to be out on his way to Philadelphia. The only other one's Joel Embiid.
I mean,
who
look-
was kind of hard to not draft because he's 7'2".
I mean, look, busts happen, but man, for them to happen that regularly,
That's an indictment on the whole front office and scouting team.
exactly. And I don't even think it's entirely missing on the picks. I think it's just the culture of the team. I make this point every time with the Sixers. They had a losing culture so that they could get the high draft picks. They intentionally lost so they could get the high draft picks. So you bring in these young guys, you have a losing culture. You're teaching losing. You're encouraging them to lose. This is going to have an impact on young guys entering the league. They're not going to want to compete. If the entire organization from top to bottom is about losing, what do you think is going to happen with guys that are brought up in that system?
Well, to correlate that, Zion Williamson with the New Orleans Pelicans, that's a situation that could go south very fast too, because that was another campaign where they purposely lost the season last 2 years ago to draft him.
Right.
He played for the Pelicans 1 season already, and already there's rumors that he doesn't like New Orleans.
Yeah, because if you're good, you don't want to be on a team that sucks.
That outright sucks.
That
purposely
outright sucks.
sucking.
So either you feel like it's not a right fit, or they teach you to lose and you give in to the way things are done. It's always going to end up poorly.
Well, and I'm mostly embarrassed that there's a team out there called the Pelicans.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's not a very threatening team name. You
Yeah.
have things like the Grizzlies
Don't
and
they
the
just
Raptors.
get you
and
in their
beak.
Yeah.
they scoop you up.
They scoop you up.
I don't know what Pelican. Yeah, what Pelican?
Play
sound?
the clip that you have.
The Pelican
I don't
noise.
have that one, but
Oh,
yeah, I know.
Rich.
There was things that happened.
Manny, look at the Pelicans fly!
Yeah, come on, Pelican. Yeah,
voted off the island.
Scarface. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Look, there was a great iPad fire of 2019. That's true. I lost a lot of.
He
sound
lost a
clips.
great many clips.
Yeah, so I have to go back and get all of them back.
But yeah, the Pelicans are not a
yeah,
threatening.
I agree. That's not a good team name.
No.
Yeah, anyway.
It's New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans
There has to be
basketball.
something else in New Orleans that they could like.
Yeah, like isn't there? I mean, I know Saints are already taken, but like
They could be the Hurricanes. Too soon.
I mean, they could be. You're right.
Yeah.
There are team names and isn't one in hockey the
Yeah,
Carolina
Carolina.
Hurricanes.
Yep.
So
Do they have Hurricanes in Carolina?
yeah.
yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, because I went down South Carolina, and the week after they had a massive hurricane.
Wow.
Whoops.
You brought the storm.
Yeah, whoops. Sorry. My bad.
Damn you, Rich.
That was a couple years ago. Sorry. Hope you guys have recovered.
Too soon.
Too soon.
That was too soon. Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Anyway. there
Moving
you go.
along, I think the bottom line here on Ben Simmons is fuck Ben Simmons. We're done with him.
Yeah.
The city's done with him. We don't need him. He doesn't need us. Let's just all move on. And move on we shall to the next segment, Rich,
Yep.
with the entertainment entree.
And now, the latest in movies.
The Simpson guy writes to movies. Dear Die Hard, you rock. Especially when that guy was on the roof.
Music.
I know what that is. That's music.
Video games.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Celebrities.
You really know Warren Beatty? Yes, I do. I took a leak next to him once at the Golden Globes.
And more.
You were the all-singing, all-dancing crap of the world.
This is the entertainment entree.
All right, so officially time for entertainment news, and what we're going to do is the segment where Mike is going to let you know what to keep an eye out for this upcoming weekend in recent releases with Mike's This Week in Entertainment. All right, Mikey, what do you got for us?
All right, this week we got a big movie hitting theaters. Marvel fans, get ready for a whole new hero with Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings hitting theaters this weekend. This marks Marvel's first foray into another new subgenre of their superhero films with their take on kung fu style movies. I'm really interested to see how they do this. We've seen them adapt other genres in the past, like space operas with the Guardians of the Galaxy, spy thrillers with Captain America and Black Widow. So this is another subgenre that they can explore. Viewers will follow Shang-Chi as he confronts his past after being drawn into a terrorist-style organization that's been teased in previous Marvel films. It will be interesting to see how all this ties into the wider universe, as this is the first new character to be introduced in Phase 4, and it's really the first Phase 4 movie to advance the universe because Black Widow was a prequel. So I'm really interested to see, where this is going to go and how this is going to build up to something or tie in.
Other than one little plot point that they mentioned with her sister in Black Widow, there's not anything to do with Phase 4 with Black Widow, the movie.
Yeah, right.
I have one
character in the movie.
I had one of those things where I realized I was saying the same word twice, and I was like, that doesn't sound right.
But at that point, you just gotta
one character, one movie.
Yeah.
Did everyone get that?
Yes, we all got it.
All right, good.
Black Widow and Black Widow was Black Widow.
Correct.
There you go. And Shang-Chi and Shang-Chi is Shang-Chi. Go check out Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings in theaters this weekend. And that's what we're looking forward to this week in entertainment.
Yeah, that's right. It's Labor Day, so I guess there's not really too many other
Happy
releases.
Labes.
Happy Labes.
Happy Labes?
Yeah.
Is that what the kids say?
No, that's what I've always said.
Happy Labes.
I didn't know
Happy
if
Labes.
this was part of the Z-ers or whatever.
I don't know.
No.
Generation
I
Z-ers.
just wanted to wish you guys a happy Labes.
Well, there you go.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna walk around and wish people happy Labes. I'm gonna be like in the grocery store and be like, Happy Labes.
Happy Labes to you.
It sounds really creepy when you
It does
say
sound really creepy when I say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Happy Labes. You gotta do it ASMR.
ASMR. Happy Labes, everyone.
Ew.
Welcome to the podcast.
No, yours isn't really ASMR because you're so
You
scratchy.
have to have like a huskier, wispier voice, like a.
It has to. No, go on. You're too scratchy.
Oh, come on!
You can't do ASMR, Rich. He just wants the ASMR so bad.
Yeah, I want to be part of the millennial or whatever.
You're whatever the opposite of ASMR is.
Yeah, loud.
Loud ASMR.
Loud ASMR.
Loud Almar. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. So let's do a nice little evergreen topic here for entertainment. I found a interesting thread on Reddit, and because we're both big Redditors, we love to see what the Reddits have for us in terms of topics. And this one made it all the way to the top of the charts, and I definitely like thinking about this as a thought experiment. But out of all the movies that you've seen, who is the actor or actress that made the most out of their 15 minutes or less of screen time in a movie? So basically, they only had maybe one or two scenes, or maybe they were only in flashbacks or something like that, and they left such a memorable impression on you that they almost stole the show. So I do have a list here, but can you name anything?
Someone.
Yeah, can you got one off the top of your head?
Yeah, who do you got?
So you remember the movie Airplane?
Yes.
The guy who's like, it's like a big blue medicine, or it's like a JCPenney's, or like the guy who's in the air center.
And
he's like,
and Leon's getting larger.
Yeah. He's like,
he has like three jokes.
He has like three great lines, and he's like, oh, it's like a big old Tylenol. Like they're like, what does the plane look like? And he's like, well, it's red and it's white and it's like a big old Tylenol.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's just
a good one.
He just has.
He just randomly pulls.
It's got to
the
be
plug
15 minutes or less.
Oh
but
yeah.
There's different scenes that he has.
He has
and
like
he's
4 or 5
hilarious
jokes.
in every delivery.
Yeah.
And that's what Airplane, I find his scenes and lines the most funny.
Yeah,
funniest.
he has like 4 or 5 jokes, but they are really good.
They're hilarious, yeah.
Yeah. So I will agree with you. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Good submission.
So I
have any on
I had
top
a
of your head?
really hard time thinking of any, and this is going to sound dumb because it sounds like I'm harping on the same thing. But going back to the Marvel thing, I think Tom Holland's appearance as Spider-Man in Civil War.
Spider-Man.
No, I mean, well,
Spider-Man.
think about it. I mean, it was huge.
Homer
It was so.
That's a Homer pick.
I mean, it is. But that's the only thing that popped to mind because for me personally, as a Spider-Man fan,
To be fair, that I can see where you're coming from though,
I mean-
because we hadn't seen a Spider-Man since the Garfield debacle.
the Garfield debacle, right? And it was always terrible. And he comes in and like as a first time as Spider-Man and in the MCU, right? He just knocks it out of the park, and he's like the best Spider-Man that we've ever had, better than Tobey Maguire, better than Andrew Garfield, and his role in Civil War was short but super memorable. I mean, stealing Captain America's shield, and he has so many quips during the fight, and he was really only in that brief fight scene and his introduction. So I think probably less, 15 or so minutes, maybe like 15 to 20 minutes, but for me, that always stuck out because it was, one, a momentous occasion for me as a Spider-Man fan, and then two, a big moment for the MCU, you know, banging the drum that they got Spider-Man from Sony and they were allowed to use him in their Marvel movies, and they introduced him in a great way, and I think it's the best Spider-Man actor we've ever had. Okay. So that's the one that pops immediately to mind.
That is a Homer pick, but I do
is.
see where you're coming from in terms of the establishment of Spider-Man in the Marvel universe. So
yeah. All right,
I'll
so
give you 50-50 on that.
I win.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Nenna's. Yeah, between I don't know if this was a competition, but yeah.
I mean, it
We'll
wasn't,
show
but
you
okay.
his. Yeah, no, it was. We'll show you his clips after. You're gonna love him.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
all right.
yes.
So
The one off top of my head that when I saw that prompt, the one that came to me, you're probably gonna laugh at it,
probably,
but is Matthew McConaughey in Wolf of Wall Street. Like I just like literally, he's only in that one scene, and everybody was doing the.
Okay.
Yeah, the chant and everybody was saying, the whole, those are rookie numbers. You got to pump them up. No, you got to do it. And do you do any cocaine? Oh, cocaine and hookers. That's how you get through this job. Like when that movie came out, that was, I think in some ways that he had more memorable lines than Leonardo DiCaprio did in that movie.
I just had another one popped in my head. I'm gonna win with this one. Luca Brasi, The Godfather.
Oh yeah,
he has one line, I think, and he has like a few lines.
Wait,
but everybody quotes the line.
But are these people like famous actors? Because my guy's not famous. He's literally 15 minutes of fame.
That's true.
So you guys are talking. Well, you guys are talking people that are famous.
Luca Brasi isn't famous.
Okay.
Luca
Brasi, I'll give it to you.
That is a good point there. You did pick somebody like a tertiary
that
character.
nobody knows who it actually is. Like the Tom Hollands and the Matthews. Everyone knows who Matthew.
Right.
Of course, they're going to be excited. That's a cameo. That's not 15 minutes of fame.
Luca Brasi, though, so that guy was an actual mobster.
Right. He was
in
an actual
real life.
mobster.
They pulled him, and he was. The story that I've heard is like he was nervous about his line, so he was running the line, and they just
filmed him.
They were like, just keep doing that, and they just filmed him running his line, and then he messes up the line, and they're like, all right, fine, whatever, it's awesome, and it became iconic.
Yeah.
I mean, stole the first 30 minutes of that movie. Everybody quotes the line, thank you for inviting me to your daughter's wedding on the day of your daughter's wedding. It's like.
Yeah.
It's great.
I hope if they have a child, it's a
masculine child. Yeah, exactly.
That's very good. That was a good pick. Good pick.
I did it, guys.
I feel like I lost now. I'm the loser.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
but you're a loser anyway.
There you go. Nenna's back on the show.
Burn of the week.
There you go.
So but you do have a list here, though.
Yeah, I had some submissions here that I thought would be interesting to go over.
Yeah.
The one that has the most votes, and it's on the top, is actually Anthony Hopkins. He does not have more than 15 minutes of screen time in that movie. In Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
going to
which?
say. I was like, you say Anthony Hopkins, the movie that comes into mind is Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, that's sorry.
And you're right, he really doesn't. Like,
and that was like his breakout.
Yeah.
Wasn't that his breakout?
Yeah, that's
I guess. Was it his breakout movie?
I think so.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, because when you think of that movie, you think of him, but he's a very small part in that movie.
Yeah.
Besides being a serial killer.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, all of his scenes are all confined in that prison cell except for the very end.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is a really good example of that.
Wow, that's a great point. I didn't even think of that. Okay, what else you got on the list?
Number 2 is Christopher Walken's scene in Pulp Fiction. He only has the scene where he's telling the story of the watch.
Yes, the story.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh, I do a really good Christopher Walken impression.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
you got to do
Can
it
you break
now.
it out?
Yeah.
Sure. Is it? Yeah.
Hey, I'm Christopher Walken.
I love the
shoulder.
shoulders going.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's it.
You need to add.
Don't I sound exactly like him?
You need to add a oh.
Oh, I'm Christopher Walken.
It's the shoulders that sell it, really,
Yeah.
though.
There you go.
See, you got to watch the video version of the podcast,
Yeah,
guys.
available on Facebook or YouTube.
That's right.
Next.
Please don't.
Number 3, Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder, because he's that
Oh, yeah.
lot less.
These are all cameos. I don't agree with any of this. I'm gonna go on Reddit and tell these people a thing or two.
Okay, then you tell them off. What's
I will.
Yeah, because
These
you-
are cameos.
you
These
know
are all
what?
cameos except for Anthony Hopkins, if that was his breakout. movie.
That's a good point, because by this logic, literally Stan Lee in every Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
But-
what Nenna's saying about like these are just cameos. I mean, I get.
But do you?
And I guess knocked it out of the park. I just don't like the phrasing.
but
I mean,
like-
this is
You
so
don't-
this
you
is
don't
this
quote-
is just how I wrote it in the rundown.
Oh,
you
so
don't-
you're the dick.
I'm the dick. I
You
guess.
don't. But here's the difference. You don't quote something Stan Lee said.
No, that's also true.
What does it say on the
What's the
on
actual
Reddit?
question?
The
Because
actual-
how I wrote it apparently is not
You're
acceptable
causing
for
a
Nenna.
lot of issues.
Who is the actor or actress who made the most out of their 15 minutes or less of screen time in a movie?
Okay, I like that. Yes, you are wrong.
This
Reddit
is what Rich
right.
told me.
Yeah,
what
Rich
did you-
is
what did
because
you
Rich.
put?
I mean, look at what
Performers
you're doing.
with less than 15 minutes of screen time in a movie who knocked it
You
out of the
can't
park.
give him the directions.
I thought he wrote it.
It
right?
says 15 minutes of fame. I don't like
It's
that.
just
Oh.
that's just a fun title. It's just a fun title for the segment.
I get. All right. So here's he puts titles to each segment, and that's the title. I get. All right.
Well, it's wrong. You're a writer, aren't you? A writer?
I was trying to punch it up.
It didn't work. You punched it down.
You punched it down.
You made it worse for all of us.
When it was
these,
down.
These are not my 15 minutes of fame.
Sorry.
So who else is on this list?
Okay. I guess I don't know. You're probably not gonna like this one then.
No. Well, give it to us.
Jack Nicholson in A Few Good Men.
No, now with the way you read it, it makes sense.
Okay. Good. All right. So yeah, he's only in 3 scenes. He's in the beginning when they're explaining the whole situation of Santiago and the base, the lunch that they have, and then the courtroom scene. That's it. He's only in those 3 scenes.
Okay.
So that's number 4. I lost my spot. I think I was number 4. Here's one. I hope you enjoy this one. Matt Damon in Eurotrip for singing "Scotty Doesn't Know."
Oh, I like.
He's
forgot
only in
about
that. That's it. That's
I've
the
never
only.
seen that movie. I have no frame of reference.
Yeah. So I think he shaved his head for that one too. Like
wow.
he's like the leader of like a punk rock band, and
that's commitment right there.
He sings this song. Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty.
I didn't know that song was from that movie.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was like an 80s song.
No. Eurotrip.
Yeah.
2002, 2003.
I hope that's not right. I hope you don't know the actual date of that movie.
Why? It's a solid movie.
It's a classic. It's a
No,
cult
it's
classic.
not a classic. I will not.
I had another thought for one.
Right? You had your hand like right here. I'm like,
oh no, I was just scratching an itch.
You had me worried.
No,
there.
no.
Oh, I thought it was something else.
No.
I thought you were having a heart attack.
Oh.
Both my hands are above the table. I have you know.
Both of mine are under the table.
Uh-oh.
No, I did have a thought here for another item on the list. I'm just going to ignore all that.
There you go.
The secretary from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I recently watched that movie.
Specifically
Yes.
the secretary?
The redhead?
Yes.
The redhead chick? Yeah.
She's so funny.
She's
the way she
great.
just keeps pulling pencils out of her hair.
Yep.
Oh, Ed, you shouldn't throw anybody. It's
Yeah.
bad for your back.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Every line of
No,
hers
she's
is
great.
perfect.
Yep.
Come on, Rich.
We'll
dig
show
deep.
you. We'll show you. You
dig
don't remember
deep,
it.
Rich.
No, I remember her role. I just don't remember she's funny, but
For
like,
me personally,
I don't think
I
she's
thought,
like memorably funny.
How about Charlie Sheen in Ferris Bueller's Day
Yes,
Off?
Okay.
I would rank
Now
Charlie
that-
Sheen over that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so much better than you at this.
know,
And I don't even watch movies.
No, you're not.
Did you know that?
I'm not invited back.
Did you know that for that scene, Charlie Sheen actually like stayed up 48 hours straight? So
Yeah.
he could
Oh,
achieve
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
the soft
Method
look.
actor. Winning.
Winning. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He probably was doing a lot of drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Probably,
No, he probably was actually just coked up for that
That
scene.
was not acting.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that count if it's not acting? He actually just showed up to the set.
Right.
Ready to go.
Showed up on drugs, yeah.
Yeah.
He knocked it out of the park, though.
He did.
And these are the words
He
here
did.
that are written.
Those are the words that are written there.
There you go. Another favorite of mine, Alec Baldwin in Glengarry Glen Ross, because he only has the scene in the beginning when he's explaining the situation to the salesman.
Yeah.
In that movie. They have Matthew McConaughey down there. Let's see. They also have Anne Hathaway in Les Miserables, because she is only in it for 13 minutes.
Yeah, I mean,
who counted all of her scenes in the movie? Someone who has no life.
I mean, it is Reddit.
I mean, her song was the best song in that musical because everyone else apparently was tone deaf when they did that.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe
was
the
not.
dude.
That was painful.
The dude cuts all of his sustains short, and it pisses me off every time.
I hate when you cut the sustains short.
He's a terrible Javert.
Horrible Javert.
He is.
Also interesting, if we're going by just pure time, technically Darth Vader is eligible. He's only on screen 12 minutes in the first Star Wars movie.
Like New Hope?
Yeah.
See, now this is my problem with the prompt because I guess technically he counts, but like...
Yeah, it is kind of like you're looking for a secondary character.
It's not
But that's why Anthony Hopkins couldn't be, because he's literally the whole movie.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's a good point. I think it's outside the spirit of the prompt
Yeah.
to take like a villain who appears at the very end, you know,
Yeah.
like if they're like, oh, the wizard from the Wizard of Oz, he's only on screen like the last like 2 minutes, like that's kind of disingenuous to the spirit of the prompt. I think
It's the whole, and it's the whole movie is around him.
Yeah, but I mean the character himself is because.
But he didn't knock it out of the park. He was hidden behind a curtain.
That's true. I'm just saying, like Darth
and neither
Vader
did Darth Vader. It was
Yeah.
a guy in a mask, and he had to walk around and say nothing because technically James Earl Jones was saying everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's not acting. Sorry, not sorry,
not
Reddit.
acting.
Downvote.
Downvote.
Boo. Downvote.
Okay. And then probably one more is Tone Lock. He is the informer called Richard in Heat. That's
Tone Lock? Isn't it Tone
Lock.
Luke?
Tone Luke? I don't know. Tone Lock. L-O-C? Luke?
LOC.
L-O-C. He's a rapper.
Yeah, I don't think it's pronounced.
Yeah,
Tone
I'm
Loke?
white. I'm
I
white.
think it's
Loke?
Tone Loke.
Loke. Sorry.
Loke.
I thought I knew rap music.
No,
but apparently
we
I
all
don't.
sound like idiots right now. Let's just move along.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the last entry on the top 10 list here, Beetlejuice. Michael Keaton is only on screen for 14 minutes.
No.
Again, titular character. I don't think that works.
Yeah, no tits on a character.
Yeah, no tits.
Wait, what? Tits? Did I miss a conversation?
You missed something, Rich.
Yeah, what?
We were talking about tits all this time.
Damn.
No, I don't think it counts when he's literally the title character.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay.
I think the spirit of the prompt was secondary character who steals the show from the main protagonists and antagonists.
Okay.
Like,
Yes.
You want to be specific
So,
with the
all right.
titling of the segment.
Okay.
Indeed.
So now that we know that, what's the number one best answer you heard out of this whole
My
smorgasbord?
answer.
I
The guy from Airplane.
I like Luca Brasi. I mean, literally a no one before, no one after stole the scene.
Interesting.
My guy.
And the secretary from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I still like every one of her lines
she's-
is funny. Every one of her lines is
She's
funny.
pretty cool.
She's all right, but I don't think she's like I don't know. I didn't walk away like, wow, she
No,
stole the show.
you know who it was? The girl in that movie who had the Reese's in her pocket at the end, and she gives them to him, and she's like, "They're still warm."
Yeah, give her an
there you
Academy
go.
Award.
There you go. That's the
There you
girl.
go.
All right, I
Yeah.
like it.
Give
She
her
just pulls
the-
this loose candy out of her pocket.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give her the Academy Award. There you go.
Absolutely.
In my pocket.
Perfect. There we go. Can we all agree on that one then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there
There
we
you
go.
go.
We've come to a consensus. There we go. And that will wrap up the entertainment entree and the first part of this show. We'll take a quick break, but don't go anywhere because coming up after the break, I've got a fun game that we're going to play. And then we're going to have a multiple stories in the odd news. Since Nenna's here, Nenna, get ready. We're gonna be hitting you with odd news.
Yeah.
What?
That's right. We'll be right back here on the Crispy Noodle Podcast.
Ready for the weekend? Happy Friday. Hi, my name's Marie, and I'm an artist who's been making Happy Friday doodles every week for over 7 years. And now you can own my art collection in this Volume 1 and Volume 2 art series. These doodles span across multiple themes, yearly festivities, various countries, languages, and more. Both coffee table books have something for everyone and are the perfect conversation starter or gift for a friend. Really, anyone who enjoys a good weekend. Available on Amazon, Ingram, BookBaby,
Barnes & Noble,
and more. Visit happyfridaydoodles.com/books and get your copies today. Let's celebrate the best day of the week. Happy Friday.
We're going to talk about 22-year-old Matthew Kyle Letham, and he decided to call police at 4:45 in the morning because he couldn't find a ride home after the bar at 4:45 in the morning. But that is not the actual oddity of this story. Police encountered Matthew Letham on the scene, and that's when they noted that this dude actually has a tattoo of the state of Florida in between his two eyebrows.
Oh my God.
Yes, and I have his mugshot. So here we go.
He's literally Florida Man.
Yes.
He's like a superhero Florida Man, and that is like his logo.
He is Mr. Florida Man. So
I mean, you know, it's the most harmless Florida story we've ever had.
Yeah, except for the fact that that dude has a tattoo
stupid.
That will last the rest of his life that he cannot hide.
You cannot undo that. Every job interview he goes to, the very first thing they're going to see and question is the Florida tattoo. Yeah.
It's literally like, can I touch it? Like, it's right there.
You know the scene in Austin Powers Goldmember? The guy who has the mole?
Yeah.
Moly, 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 moly. Yeah. It is that, except with Florida on his forehead. Is anybody more proud of their home state than that guy? Nope.
Can't say it. I can't say.
Nope.
I can't think of anybody else.
Nope.
So,
I love Pennsylvania, but not that much.
No, I do not want. Pennsylvania is a big state too. I do not want that on my forehead.
It's very square or rectangular. It would, yeah. What's the weirdest state to get tattooed to a forehead? I think. What do you think would be the weirdest one? I mean, I think Florida, because the way it's shaped.
Florida's pretty weird. California would be weird because it's
very long,
and then it juts out.
No, Michigan.
Ooh, yeah. Because they got
Michigan.
all those like Great Lakes and stuff.
Yeah, and it's split in half.
Ugh, yeah, that would not be good.
That'd be a weird one.
Yeah.
Alaska. Oh, Oklahoma. I was gonna say Alaska.
Oklahoma, you have to get the box, and then you have to get that little dinky panhandle that goes the other half of your head.
You're literally making yourself a unibrow, and then like it has like a little hat on it.
Yeah. Ew.
What about Alaska? You have that whole chain of islands coming off the side. It's gonna like go around the side of your head almost.
Yeah.
This is the dumbest conversation we've ever had. In 8 years of podcast, I think it's safe to say that talking about the weirdest state to tattoo to your forehead, probably the dumbest thing we've ever talked about.
It's 2021, man.
And we were like actually analyzing. You're like, oh yeah, and the islands, and then we're like, yeah, that makes sense. There's something fundamentally broken with us, Rich, in 2021.
It's 2021. Nothing makes sense anymore. It's
The
that
pandemic.
simple.
The pandemic's gone on too long, Rich. We've hit a breaking point.
Yeah. All right.
Next week we're both going to show up with states tattooed to our foreheads.
Dear God. Oh, yeah, back here on the Crispy Noodle Podcast. We got everything happening on this week's episode. We got dancing Nenna's here. I guess your dad
He just appeared like a phantom. I didn't
milling,
see him.
He's milling about his own kitchen. What is he thinking?
Yeah, it's fun. Mr. Costanzo, always a treat whenever we get to see him.
He's prowling for snacks.
And he's got this great beard now.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. We've shown that off We showed off 4th of July.
He was on the show on 4th of July.
So yeah, he's got the full beard going. That's 3 bearded guys we got.
You got the silver fox over there.
That's right.
The silver fox.
He is, man. He's ready to go for a night on the town. There you go.
Does
Perfect.
Mom know you're eating all that banana bread?
They're not gonna hear his response.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have a microphone in front of him. But Frank, always good to see you off screen. On the camera feed, it looks like we're just talking to nobody. So
Maybe we are.
Maybe we are.
Maybe we are. Maybe we're all crazy.
And I've been waiting all week to have a hot dog and a hamburger.
Well, as long as he's getting his hot dog and his hamburgers, then he's living the good life. All right, so there you go.
Anyway,
welcome back to the Crispy Noodle Podcast.
You need to be a little nuts to both partake in this podcast and listen to it, especially with this next segment. It's a mystery.
That's
I
right.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know why you tried to introduce something.
I don't know.
Yeah, you tried to introduce this segment that you had no idea that was
I'm trying
coming.
to keep the wheels on this rickety bus.
All right, well, let me try and help you there, buddy. So with Nenna here, I figure we play a game, because it's very rarely do we have, a chance to have, significant time with a guest, and we can, play a game and everything like that. We tried this game out once, and I think it was a smashing hit.
God, I'm so nervous right now. He never tells me what we're doing.
Oh, don't worry. It's not that bad. We're just going to review the Twitter profile of our good friend, the Iron Sheik.
You makes me very, very mad. You eat the cheeseburger and smoke the crack?
Yes, the Iron Sheik, the classic wrestler from the 1980s.
Okay.
For those that don't know, he is a certifiably insane guy. He has random outbursts and random things that he says that's so wild that whenever there's a video camera on him or any sort of social media, instantly he gets promoted right to the top of the charts on Twitter. For those who don't know, his son that lives with him tweets out the things that he says around the house.
Oh, boy.
And those go viral instantaneously. So what I have done is I have a couple of random topics that he has chosen to say and tweet about.
Okay.
And the game is, I'm going to tell you what the object is or the person is, and you two will have to try and figure out whether or not the Iron Sheik either likes this item in question.
It's okay. Better than nothing.
And that's the sound effect that will play if it is good. Or if he hates the person, and this will play.
Because you suck Hulk Hogan and you suck Hulk Hogan ass.
So he's very... He's very specific with some of the things that he says.
Do I have to know him?
No, it's a simple 50-50.
To give you a quick elevator pitch of the Iron Sheik, he is a character wrestler from the 80s,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
In which he was, I don't know.
Shah of Iran.
Right. Like, he was like a typical
Villain.
Middle Eastern villain bad guy. And he's like
Literally,
super
he's
outlandish.
who faced Hulk Hogan. That's how Hulk Hogan got propelled to stardom.
Right.
That was the big villain he had to beat to win the title.
Got it.
So he's like super outlandish, apparently.
Yeah, he is ridiculous. And his Twitter feed is absolutely even more ridiculous. So I have a lot of interesting topics here, and we're going to have a game. Can you figure out whether or not the Iron Sheik loves or hates these items? All right, so Let's go with the first one. Very simple. Bananas.
Sure.
Hates.
Hates? Oh, wow. See, I say, are we going to keep score?
I can.
Yeah, keep
What?
Sure, we can if you want me to.
You dick. Fine.
Let's do it. Well, this is a competition, apparently. Do you need a pen?
I just realized I don't have a pen.
Why don't we'll keep track of our own score.
We'll hold up fingers or something.
All right, there you go.
Ready?
There you go. Kindergarten system. Here we
Kindergarten system. I say he likes bananas because everybody likes bananas. They're sweet. They're tasty.
I say he hates them because that makes too much sense.
I mean, that's a fair point.
Interesting.
All right, let's see.
All right, so
Split decision.
the answer on this.
Because you suck, Hulk Hogan, and you suck Hulk Hogan ass.
Yes, according to his Twitter, he says, quote, on August 27th, quote, "I be honest with you, bananas. If you keep turning the brown before I peel you and eat the fuck out of you, I'm going to stop buying you. Stay yellow or go fuck yourself."
Yes, wait, and I fully agree with this. I hate bananas when they have spots on them.
I like them when they have spots because they're sweeter.
Because you're a sociopath. No, I like them just when they finish being green and they're yellow. Fully yellow. I don't want a spot here, there, or anywhere.
There you go.
Yes,
if they
I
have
love this
they have
guy.
a lot of spots on them, you can turn them into banana bread.
I'm gonna win this.
Yeah, this might be your favorite wrestler, and you didn't know it.
She might win this.
Up next topic: the Cheesecake Factory. Does the Iron Sheik love or hate the Cheesecake Factory?
I think he loves it.
Thinks he loves it.
I'm going to say love as well because there's so many options and the food is delicious.
Okay, those are the final answers locked in. The Iron Sheik, what does he think about the Cheesecake Factory?
Because you suck, Hulk Hogan.
Yep. The tweet on August 24th is, quote, "Cheesecake Factory, you suck. I fucking dare you to bring me another Sprite again." Apparently,
I like
Why
that.
is Sprite?
he does not like Sprite,
I love
apparently.
it. I love it. All right.
And it was that's the only reason.
All right.
Wait,
The
does he
food-
like anything though?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I just want
You'll
to make
see.
sure
We'll go
you're
back
not
and
fucking
forth.
with us.
Next.
Plot twist, he hates everything.
Next, Caillou, the children's TV character. He has an opinion on this
Oh
guy.
my god, everyone hates Caillou though.
So you know what? The logical answer is, of course, he likes him.
Yeah, he likes
He
Caillou.
likes Caillou.
Are you, so
No.
we're
I
both-
say he hates Caillou.
No,
Hates?
he likes him because everybody hates him.
I hate.
Okay,
I
so we
hate
got a
Caillou.
split decision here.
Yep.
Hates and alike.
Hates.
What is the correct answer for Caillou?
Because you suck, Hulk Hogan.
Yep. He says from December 15th, 2020, quote, "Caillou, you are punk, no good son of a bitch. You are lucky I don't find you. I put you in camel clutch. Break your fucking neck."
I mean, I'm not sure what that has to do with like a bald child, but
Yeah, Caillou's like a toddler.
I mean, geez.
And Iron Sheik is like threatening to break his neck. Damn.
Yes. Also,
So
there
he
is
doesn't
no,
like anything. Iron Sheik doesn't like
Yeah.
anything.
Also,
this is rigged.
Also,
It is.
there is no like punctuation. So sometimes it's hard to read because it feels like it's
God.
one giant run-on sentence.
I want you
here.
to start
That's
reading
what
them.
Twitter is.
Yeah, I want you to start reading them exactly as they're written.
Yes.
Like in all caps, no punctuation.
Well, they are in all caps.
Oh my God.
Like you will see, they're all in caps here. Okay, up next, let's do Orville Redenbacher's popcorn.
Yes, likes.
Likes? Does he like Orville Redenbacher's popcorn? Don't you love how random these things?
These are super random. Caillou, popcorn. I'm going to say yes because, I mean, popcorn's pretty universal. Like, most people like popcorn. But is it the brand? Does he have a problem with
It's 'cause
specifically the brand?
I'm saying yes because we haven't had a like yet.
That's why I thought he would like Caillou too, but I don't know. I go
sticking
like
with
I
it.
go like as well.
I like.
All right, so 2 likes on this one.
Yeah.
Let's hear the answer.
Because you suck,
You're fucking
Hulk
with us.
Hogan.
Rich,
Nope.
you can't make
No,
a
you're
you can't
fucking
make
with
a
us.
test like this and have
No,
four
you're messing
Why
with
not?
us.
four falses
You're-
in a row. This
Why
is,
not?
This is fucking crazy.
Hey, man,
you're messing with us.
that's gambler's fallacy. It
I'm
can
not.
happen.
I know, and I hate it.
I'm still winning by 2.
Yes, you are.
Nenna's still winning. But to go back to Orville Redenbacher, Iron Sheik said on August 8th, quote, "Orville Red Cocker, or whatever the fuck your name is, you will always be a no-good popcorn match son of a bitch."
This guy is just so
Maybe he's
salty.
just like, maybe there's just something going on, like mentally.
Maybe he just had a rough day that day.
Maybe.
You know?
He's
He has a lot of rough
He's
days.
had a lot of rough days.
Yeah.
I got 2 pages full of this.
Oh my gosh.
All right, up next.
Was that a tell?
Yes.
That was a tell.
What?
Go ahead.
Up next, I got Foreigner, the band.
Loves.
Oh, man. I mean, he's from the 80s. It seems like it would be like, his type of music. Oh, man. I'm going to say likes as well. Yeah, he likes
So this is 2 likes.
Yeah.
2 likes on this one. So for Foreigner, the band, what is it?
He's okay. Better than nothing.
Yes, he actually likes this one. On July 27th, he says, quote, I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. Otherwise, go fuck yourself forever. I love Foreigner.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
Well, I'm
there
finally
you
on the
go.
board,
You're
but
on
I'm
the
still
board.
trailing by 2.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey.
That was his first like.
What a dig.
I thought you liked him.
I do. I actually love this guy.
Okay. Next, let's do Panda Express. Panda Express, classic Chinese food.
I think like.
Like?
I'm gonna say hates.
Hates. A like and a hate?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear the answer to this one.
Because you suck, Hulk Hogan.
He wrote on July 3rd, quote, Panda Express, you have heat with me. I order the 3-item plate, and when I get home and eat it, there is no fucking fortune cookie, you dumb sons of bitches. My day is ruined.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I love this guy.
How can, yeah.
I mean,
No-
look,
no
you
fortune
have
cookie.
to get a fortune cookie.
He is our internal monologue, basically.
Yes.
Or maybe just mine. But
Yes.
I feel a kindred spirit with this man.
Yeah.
I think you need to follow him on Twitter and review some of his work here.
Well, I haven't been on Twitter since the 2012 earthquake.
That was very specific.
Because that was my last tweet.
Was the earthquake?
Yeah, I wrote, there was an earthquake.
Wow,
There you
very
go.
informative too.
Your quality news source, too. There you go.
Hashtag there was an earthquake.
Yeah.
Reporting it like
No,
you
that's
see it.
before hashtags.
That was before. Was there a time before hashtags?
No, I don't think so. But there you go. Very, very informative. Okay. Ready for next one here?
Yeah.
Cher.
The
What?
the
Loves
musical
Cher.
artist.
He loves Cher.
Cher, the musical artist.
Yes.
He loves Cher.
Cher.
Yeah, I'll go with loves as well. I feel like he liked Foreigner. I feel like he'll like Cher as well.
Okay. Does the Iron Sheik like Cher?
He's okay. Better than nothing.
I mean, everybody loves. Do you believe in
Do
love?
you
after
believe
love?
in life after love?
I love the dancing. The dancing is
I mean, that's, by the way, that's so millennial of you to say that that's the song that you like of hers.
Yeah.
That's the only song I know of hers.
Oh my God, I hate you.
Yeah. Because the Iron Sheik mentioned a different song.
Oh, okay.
He says on June 28th, quote, hello, Cher. Did you know if I could turn back time and if I could find a way,
Yes.
I would beat the living fuck out of Hulk Hogan? Thanks and have a good day.
Turn back time. That's another one. I forgot
I
about
love
that one.
this guy. I love this guy.
There you go.
All right, all right.
You guys really are
Still
kindred
only up by
spirits.
1.
Yeah.
But I love the fact he ended it with thanks and have a good day.
Yeah.
Like he does every now and then. He does feel good.
Turn
I
back
love him.
time.
Every now and then. Okay, up next. Escape, the Pina Colada song.
Hate.
Hate? Do you know this song?
I do not.
What?
If
yes, you do.
you
Do I?
like
If you
Pina
like
Colada.
Oh, that one. That one. Yeah,
coladas.
yeah. Okay.
I'm getting
I didn't know
How
the
do you
band.
not? It's literally called the.
I didn't know if there was another. I didn't know the
Shut
band.
up.
I didn't know the band.
Shut up.
I'm going to say he likes it because it's about pina coladas.
No.
Like
Hate.
and a hate. Okay. Let's see the answer for this one.
Because you suck, Hulk Hogan. And you suck, Hulk Hogan ass.
Yes, he says on June 11th, quote, if you like drinking the pina colada and getting caught in the rain, I will beat the living fuck out of you.
Yes.
Fuck the pina colada and your cheating ass.
Yes.
Why is he so mad at pina coladas?
Oh, I love it.
Well, have you ever listened to the lyrics?
No, only that one line.
The whole song
The
is
whole
about
song.
cheating.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because he tries to find someone else who's not his wife, and then it turns out the wife ends up being the one that replies to the thing in the newspaper.
The ad in the newspaper.
I literally know only that one line, and I did not know the name of the band who sings the song. So that's why I was like, what are you talking about? What is Who is Escape?
It's called the Pina Colada.
You know what? Okay, all right.
What other songs in your existence?
Music. There's been music for centuries. It could have been any.
Yes, it's the vaudeville hit from the year 1905.
Hello, my pina colada. Hello, my pina colada. Da, 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 da. You're my ragtime pina colada.
Hey, pina colada. It's so fun.
Actually, it was before lyrics. It was just an instrumental.
Yeah. It could have been. Who knows?
Pina colada.
Who knows? It could have been anything.
Shut up.
Oh, God.
There you go. Up next, Chili's curbside pickup.
Hates. Everybody hates curbside pickup, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody hates curbside
He
pickup.
hates
It's convenient, but I feel like he would get pissed off
Yes,
at it.
he hates
but
it.
you literally said everybody hates it. So
Hit the
you
suck
have-
button. Hit the suck button.
I cannot do that yet. I'm
He
playing
hates
the
it.
terms of the game.
He hates it. We both know that he hates it.
We're saying he hates it, and we agree.
I think it's because I think people, it's convenient, but also sometimes it can go wrong. It can be problematic. I've seen people get super pissed at curbside pickup. So I think this guy's got a short fuse.
Because you suck, Hulk Hogan.
We know this guy now.
He said on May 4th, quote, "Whoever is running this Chili's curbside pickup gimmick, go fuck yourself.
See?
Do I look like I would order a Jabroni Southwest chicken salad?"
Yes.
So wait, did he actually order from them, or is he just deciding to pick on them?
I mean,
like he drive by?
claims.
Did he drive by one and he's like, you know what? Fuck those guys in particular.
No, he probably they gave him the wrong order.
He claims in the tweet that they gave him a Southwest chicken salad.
Oh, it was a wrong order.
Right.
Aren't you listening?
Oh, no, not at all.
Damn it, Mike! Trying to provide an informative and entertaining experience here. You're not listening.
All right.
No,
I'm still winning by 2.
You
Yes,
are.
That's what matters. Okay, let's do Philadelphia in general.
Oh wow,
Hates.
Definitely hates. No, you know what? I'm gonna say likes because
You're about to lose another point.
I'm about to lose another point.
Nobody
but
likes Philadelphia.
I gotta do something to claw back. You're up by 2. I feel like we're getting towards the end, so I gotta go opposite. And also, I feel like Philly might vibe with him because we're a bunch of nasty assholes, and he's a nasty asshole.
Just
I
hit
think,
suck.
I think likes.
Just
I think
hit
likes.
suck.
Hit
All
likes.
right.
Hit like.
The answer for Philadelphia is
Because you suck, Hulk Hogan.
yep.
Look, I had to try.
This was after Game 7 of the Eastern Conference semifinals, the one I mentioned where Ben Simmons did not go for the slam
Ben
dunk.
fucking Simmons.
It ties
Dead to
in.
me.
It
Dead to me.
ties
It all
in.
ties in.
Yep. He said on June 20th that night, quote, "Fuck the Philadelphia. I'll never eat the cream cheese again," which is
Specifically the cream cheese. Okay.
which is funny because that's not made in Philadelphia. So
Philadelphia cream cheese is not made in Philadelphia?
no, it's not.
Wow.
No, it's not. Fun
Why is
fact.
it called Philadelphia cream cheese?
It's just the
though?
brand.
Wait, hold on.
But
you literally just blew my mind right now.
Yeah.
Are you telling me Philadelphia cream cheese is
It's not made in
but did
Philadelphia.
it originate
Did
in
it
Philadelphia?
originate in?
You know what? I don't know.
It had to.
Maybe.
Who
No,
would
hold
ever
on,
name their
hold on.
brand Philadelphia?
I just know as of right. I know as of right now, the Philadelphia cream cheese is not made in Philadelphia.
Yeah, but Tasty Cakes aren't made in Philadelphia
Yeah, same
anymore.
thing.
But that's because the Tasty Cake factory is like desolate and gone.
It's desolate.
Yeah, have you ever driven by it?
No,
It looks like someone tried to burn it down.
Ugh.
It was invented by a guy in Chester, New York.
There you go.
And then he just decided to call it Philadelphia cream cheese. What the fuck?
That sounds the most angry, the most genuine angry.
You better
you've ever
tweet
been.
about it.
Yeah, tweet at the Iron Sheik about this.
It was invented in New York. What the hell?
That's it. We're no longer eating cream cheese. Philadelphia cream cheese.
I have a whole tub of it at home.
Well, you better
Throw it out.
I gotta throw it out. I can't. Damn. My world has just been rocked to its core right now, Rich. You don't understand.
Sorry about that. One more.
So I'm up by 3.
Yeah, and this
you
is
are.
the end.
I gotta take
So-
a flyer on this one.
Right. Monopoly. The game of Monopoly. He has an opinion on this one.
I'm gonna say likes. We haven't had that many likes. He's got to like it because I think he likes screwing over people in Monopoly. No, he hates it
I'm gonna
because
say
everybody
he hates
Monopoly.
I'm
no,
gonna say he hates it.
Everybody
you
hates
can do
it.
likes.
So
I'm
he
just,
likes it. Yeah.
All right. So wait, you guys are talking over each other. Nenna,
Yeah.
what is your answer?
I say hates.
Hates.
I am torn, but I'm gonna say likes because I have to do the opposite to try and claw back some of my dignity. And also, since everybody hates it, he's gonna do the opposite and like it.
Okay. So here is the answer to that.
Is okay. Better than nothing.
He says, quote, "Hey, Monopoly, I love Monopoly, but if you do not hire me to play the Monopoly man for your next TV commercial, you are leaving money on the table. Do not pass go. Go fuck yourself."
Wait, so that's...
It's kind of half.
Yeah, that's kind of
That's a
half.
draw.
But also, does Monopoly have TV commercials?
I guess they do somewhere.
What is he talking about?
Maybe he's watching his old... He's probably watching his old... his old... What are they called? Matches?
Yeah. But
Does
at the
Monopoly
beginning, he does say, "I
Probably.
love Monopoly."
He does.
Yeah, but then he says, "Go
explicitly
fuck yourself."
I think he told
That's a
all
draw.
those things to go fuck themselves at one
Yeah,
point.
I think at some point, every single one, there's a "go fuck yourself" at some point.
He's like, I love this thing. Also, fuck it if it doesn't do exactly what I want it to do.
Yeah. So
we
I don't
both
know,
win.
I don't know what you want to call for that last one.
It doesn't matter.
But
I won.
The total
Right,
points
Nenna
goes
won.
to Nenna. So Nenna wins. Yeah.
Is okay. Better than nothing.
It is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Because that's what I've won in the last year and a half.
Wah, wah.
Is okay. Better than
What
nothing.
you're supposed to play? Wah wah.
I'm not going to. All right.
What the hell, man?
There you go. That was our fun little game. It's been a while since we checked up on the Iron Sheik.
Oh, man.
And boy, it's a hoot. Yeah, if you've got a Twitter account, you need to follow the Iron Sheik because you never know what he's going to be pissed off at and just go off on a tangent.
Very random things.
Yep. So there you go. Fun little game there. But I think it's now time to get to the portion of the show that everybody has been waiting for. We need to get into form and do some odd news. Non-fortune cookie odd news time.
We've been talking about cool and its ramifications and how it applies to the hip scene. But maybe you could give us some examples now of the opposite of cool, uncool. Just exactly what is uncool?
My nipples look like milk duds.
Holy shnikes.
It's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news.
It's not of this world. I don't know exactly what it is or what it's doing, but this is not human intelligence, okay? It's not human intelligence we're facing!
How you doing? Me? I'm doing great.
Mandada bastata. I don't make this stuff up.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts. That'll be $4, baby. You want fries with that?
I seen the celery dance across the baseball fields.
You had me at meat tornado.
No, go past this part. In fact, never play this again.
Okay. What does that mean?
And now it's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news.
So sit back, get everything you need to get from the kitchen. Be sure and empty the bladders, go to the bathroom, because you're in for a hell of a ride.
Odd news.
That's right, everyone. It's time for the non-fortune cookie odd news. Here in this segment, Rich researches the news, he reads the news, and Nenna and I react to the news. He finds all these weird and wacky stories and keeps them hidden from us, which ensures that our reactions are our genuine gut reactions to hearing these stories for the very first time. And I'm super pumped for this segment because for the first time in a while, we have multiple stories in honor of Nenna being here.
Oh, thank you.
Got a couple of stories to go over.
Stories, yeah. And he always brings out the really weird ones when Nenna comes on.
No, not like
Banging golf holes, dancing in baptismals.
Things happen.
Sing to the mountains. That's still one of my favorite segments of all time.
Things happen. But this first story here is actually kind of almost a quasi update to a story that we both covered here on the show. I'll read it just as it is right here. The Tesla owner who was watching a movie when his car was in autopilot mode struck a North Carolina police cruiser has walked away from the crash legally unscathed, according to public records.
So I was right. No,
was
I'm
this
kidding.
the fight that we had? I thought it was a girl.
Well, this is a different story, but it's the same premise. And this one was actually in court and was decided on.
So I was right.
Shut your mouth.
Prosecutors recently dismissed a pair of charges that were filed against 67-year-old Devaner Ghali.
Wow.
What a name.
Devaner.
Devaner Ghali. Apparently, he caused the August 2020 crash on Highway 64 near Raleigh. He was cited for watching TV while driving and failing to move over.
His name sounds like someone that would own a Tesla, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devainer.
Yeah, Devainer.
Oh, I hate that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. According to police, Ghali was driving home around midnight when his 2015 Tesla Model S sedan struck a county sheriff's office squad car.
Wow.
How did he get away with it?
Yeah.
He just plows into this cop car and is like, whoops, I was watching TV. Sorry, guys.
Yep. 2 cops who were luckily both outside their vehicles were only knocked to the ground in the crash.
Only.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I guess it would have been worse if they were in. You would have, that would have been worse. The police investigation determined that Ghali was, quote, watching a movie on his phone while the Tesla was in autopilot mode.
On his phone?
Yes.
So he was holding his phone watching the movie? It wasn't like on the
Why
whole
didn't he
screen
just
thing?
watch it in the Tesla?
Can you do that? I don't even know. Does Tesla
think-
have that ability?
Don't they have like apps and stuff on their screen thing?
But can you watch a movie at the same time
Yeah, I
while
hope-
the movie's in autopilot?
I hope
I
they
don't know.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
I hope not, but I'm pretty sure you can get. I'm going to look up if you can.
Maybe
Netflix
they had
for-
the screen that pulls down for the kids in the back, and he was actually in the back watching.
Oh, that's right. He
just
put it on
hopped back.
autopilot. He just hopped in the back seat.
Hop back there.
Yeah, he's just kicking back. Yeah.
This is luxury. So the autopilot mode is guided by a series of cameras and ultrasonic sensors.
That failed.
Yeah, apparently something failed. Yeah. The Tesla.
You can browse Netflix on your Tesla.
Oh dear God, that's not good. Who thought that was a good idea?
Elon Musk.
Damn it. Tesla. The Tesla and the sheriff's vehicle suffered significant damage in the crash. Ghali's insurer did pay more than $28,000 in property damage claims, but the actual counts against Devainer Ghali were dropped by the prosecutors.
Wow.
Why? I hate when you do this.
It just says they were dropped. The district court filing does not offer an explanation for the dismissal.
He probably sucked off one of the officers.
Probably. Definitely.
He was like, want to ride in my Tesla?
He's like, look, I put it on autopilot. We can jump in the back seat. Throw on some porn on the heads-up display.
There you go. You can have some fun in the back and.
Yeah, but that's not why we got into that fight. We got into that fight because we were saying it's like the same thing as texting and driving, I thought, and you were saying
my original argument was that if you have like a show on in the background and you're listening to the audio, you're not actively holding your phone up and watching the show. Like if you just have it off to the side, it's equivalent to like listening to, like if you were listening to.
Right, but she was watching it. We don't have to get into it.
We don't know. No, we don't have to get into it. We don't know that.
She was watching it.
We don't know that.
That's what it said.
It says he was watching it on his cell phone.
In this one, in the previous story, we don't know. Anyway, it'd be like if you put us on YouTube, where you can find the podcast on YouTube, the video version, and you're just listening to us.
And Facebook.
And you're just listening to us. That's not the same as texting and driving because you're just listening. Now, this guy, was watching it, so it's a little different.
Okay, so your line in the sand
My
is
line in the sand is in this one because he was taken to court. There's a little bit more specificity as to what he was doing. The last story, many moons ago, we don't know.
She said watching. She was watching.
That was just what the article said. We had no court documents or police records of.
But
that's what the news story said.
That's what that news story also says.
Yeah, but this person was taken to court over it.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Different.
But they don't know if he was watching it. He hit a squad car.
Let's assume the news story is telling the truth.
All right, let's assume it's telling the truth. Fine, whatever.
Because he got taken to court, but he said he was watching it,
and it was in autopilot.
She was watching it. She said she was watching it.
Watching. I mean, you can have something on in the background.
Do you watch something when you're listening? Not necessarily.
No.
Right. So if you're watching it, what are you doing? With your eyeballs.
Yep.
I'm just saying maybe the news article wasn't as whatever. We're not going to get into it again.
You lose again. Let's move on.
All right, fantastic. I like that. I like that settlement. Okay. How about we get to
worst?
How about we get to some more common odd news stories here? Going to Georgia in this one.
Okay. Wow, the deep south.
I do declare. I have the vapors.
Well, maybe this is a story for you then. Oh. Because a woman was arrested for masturbating with a vibrator on a Georgia beach right in public, according to police.
Interesting.
Well, it was very erotic. Yes, indeed. It was erotic.
Responding to 5 to a 5:30 p.m. call. Wow, right in broad daylight.
It was rush hour.
So you have nothing better to do in rush hour? I have to go to the beach?
I have to go to the beach and masturbate, yeah.
Yep. The call came in that a woman was performing a sexual act on the public beach. That's when the suspect opened up her backpack and removed what looked like a vibrator. She began using said vibrator, and people could hear her moaning on the beach. She was just full blown.
She was like not trying to be subtle at all.
People do that stuff though.
Yeah.
Like they like being like caught.
Yeah, they're like exhibitionists.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. When cops showed up, she then quickly tried to gather her belongings and tried to leave. But cops followed her. She was wearing a one-piece green bikini.
Nope.
What? Nope.
Nope.
What?
A one piece and a bikini is not the same.
What? One-piece green bikini.
Nope.
I don't know. That's what it says here in the police report. I don't know what that. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. A bikini's two-piece.
Can't always trust what's written.
Oh!
Good night, everyone.
Shots fired.
Wait. To be
I'm
fair,
just saying. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute. This is Georgia.
Just randomly gonna shit on Georgia. I mean,
Yeah,
fair.
They
This
don't
is
know
Georgia.
what they're doing in Georgia.
Okay.
There you go. That's my counterpoint.
Sure.
They don't know what the right. They're just like, I don't know, bikini.
Because they have the vapors.
Because they have the apparently.
Yes. Investigators were able to find the suspect, Christina Revels Glick.
She's okay. Go ahead.
What?
Never
Yeah,
mind.
that's the name, Christina Revels Glick. She tried to run to a nearby restaurant but did not make it. Then when she was interrogated by cops, she admitted to touching herself at the beach with the vibrator. When they asked her why they thought it was okay to do so, she first said that, quote, I believe no one would see me. And then she said, quote, I only take 20 seconds to orgasm. I didn't think it would be that big of a deal.
Well, it was very erotic. Yes, indeed. It was erotic.
She thought it would be quick.
But how did someone call the cops and sick them on her in 20 seconds?
Yeah.
Well, she claims
I'm not buying it.
She claims that it would take 20 seconds. That doesn't
Also,
mean what it actually
it
took.
doesn't matter how long it is.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
That's right.
Good night.
That was good. Because any amount of time in that situation is still wrong. Like, you can't do what she was doing.
It's illegal.
It's illegal.
It is illegal.
But she thought it was going to be quick, a quickie, like, in and out. Bye.
So if it's under a certain amount of time, it's okay.
Yeah, it's like a gust of wind. Just that's it. It's here, it's there, it's gone. Bye.
It's here, it's there, it's gone.
Well then, you've solved it.
Well then, that's it.
There you go. Case
If
closed.
you can orgasm as fast as a gust of wind, it's okay. You can do it wherever you want. That's the logic according to Rich. The cops are like, wow, that's soundproof logic right there.
Case closed.
Case closed. We're done here. Oh, she made it in under the 30 seconds. Legally, that's okay.
So did they let her go after? Was she not charged?
Let's see. I just realized, it doesn't say whatever happened afterwards. She apologized.
So the Tesla guy got away, but she didn't.
No, here it is. She was booked for indecent exposure. No, she got the charge
Was she
thrown at her.
actually exposing anything, or was she just moaning?
I mean,
She was moaning, using a vibrator. She was only wearing whatever you want to say this is, one-piece green bikini.
Nope.
That doesn't make any sense. Damn
not.
Georgia police writers. That doesn't make any sense. That's right.
Mike would like a full picturesque graphic
Yes.
description, please.
We need to really visualize what's happening.
Right.
I mean, I'm
So
okay not to, but it seems like Mike really wants to know.
We have to call
exact, coordinates.
Right. Mike, call
the coordinates.
Mike, get on the horn. We need to call the Tybee Island Police Department.
Hello, Georgia Police. Yes.
There you go. You did not
Describe in very graphic detail. No.
You did not explain this story correctly.
I'm doing research.
I'm doing research.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very important research. So there you go. Yeah, she was charged for indecent exposure. So she did not get away with it. So Damn, yeah. Why did Tesla guy get off on that?
She should have been driving a Tesla.
Yeah.
If she had just put it in autopilot, she would have gotten away with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do another driving story then, since we're on the theme of driving here. And this one is a Florida story.
Now, who is this guy in Florida?
It's Florida, and they're crazy.
Here's an interesting one. A motorcyclist who was arrested following a high-speed police chase told cops that the reason why he tried to evade cops was, quote, I was trying to show off for my date.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Did it work?
I don't know.
Was she? Did he get the second date?
Yeah, right.
It's
going to be behind bars, but
yeah.
Investigators say that 22-year-old Taylor Beverly ran through a red light Saturday night on his 2017 white Suzuki with his date. Beverly looked back, made eye contact with a Clearwater Police Department officer, and then raced away. So I guess they had a weird, awkward moment where he saw, like...
He, like, winked
they're
at
just
him.
like, yeah, they're just staring at each other.
You did not see me breaking the law. Oh, that didn't work. Police then activated their lights and siren and tried to make a quick traffic stop. But Beverly then sped up and drove well over 100 miles per hour and weaved in and out of traffic and ran further multiple red lights.
Where is this again?
Clearwater, Florida.
Of course.
Yep. Cops gave chase and alerted other units to be on the lookout for the suspect. Eventually, he decided to stop at a nearby intersection, and he was taken into custody at 10 p.m. After being read his rights, Beverly confessed and said that, quote, I was just trying to show off for my date.
Oh, my God.
Was she still there when he admitted that?
Well, she's on the back of the...
Because that's awkward.
She's on the back of the police, of the motorcycle.
Could you imagine texting your friends and being like, hey, call me and pretend it's an emergency because this guy's trying to impress me and he just got arrested. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, help.
Oh, whoops, I gotta go. I forgot I had a thing.
It's my mom calling. It must be an emergency.
Yeah, I had enough of this.
And he's like, but babe, I hit 110. Isn't that cool? It's like, oh, yeah, but I have something that I got to do. That's
but
bad.
Really, we want to know if he got the second date.
Unfortunately, no. According to a police report, the passenger was not impressed, and the woman was seen by cops screaming at him to stop.
I mean, men really know what women want. that is just key.
So romantic. Let's evade police and get arrested.
He thought they were screams of joy.
Right. No, she was saying, don't stop.
And you know
faster,
what?
faster.
Yeah.
Because
he couldn't hear over the revving of his awesome vehicle,
white
motorcycle.
Suzuki.
What was it? A motorcycle?
A white 2017 Suzuki.
Oh yeah, he was.
I didn't know they made those anymore.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He sounds like a really cool guy, though.
Right. He's very cool. He's
very cool.
Trying to show off.
Yeah.
In front of cops. Cops then confirmed that it was indeed their first date, and she was let go.
Oh, my God.
Beverly was charged with a felony for fleeing cops at high speed with wanton disregard.
Wanton.
That was a very...
That's a really
I like that charge.
Yeah,
the
it's
wanton
my favorite
disregard.
kind of disregard.
Yeah.
Is wanton.
Right,
Wanton.
exactly. I don't want just regular disregard. I want
It's always
got to
be wanton.
Yeah. Did I say wonton?
Because there's the soup, too.
Right. Well,
Did
you can disregard wontons.
Yeah. Did I
No.
say wonton?
No, you said it right.
I did? Okay, good. I didn't know. Because I do get a little hungry sometimes reading these stories.
What? Why?
I don't know. I get a little hungry.
Sometimes you just get hungry.
Yeah.
But none of...
I don't know. It depends. Sometimes, you know.
Was it the woman on the beach?
Maybe. No. But, you know, sometimes it happens. Get a little hungry. He was released the following morning after posting a $10,000 bond.
Oh.
So he's out. He's out and single, ladies.
Those are expensive wontons.
Yeah, I mean, geez. All those wontons.
There you go. He's still out and about. Still available for a date. Anybody want to call him up?
Maybe he can take you out for food.
Right.
Since he makes you
Exactly.
hungry.
Yeah. There you go. But I wouldn't want to be on the back of the motorcycle.
You would be screaming a higher pitch than the woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
No, it's okay because he would hear you. He would stop.
Yeah. Okay.
Rich is just screaming, I want wontons.
I just wanted wontons.
Wait, sometimes pitches scream when he does that reminds me of, are they tauntauns? What are the things in Star Wars when they go, "Wah!" Or is it droids? Is it the droids that like the little droids?
I know R2-D2 makes a
Yeah. That's kind of what you remind me of when you do that.
Thank you.
I'm a big fan of Star Wars.
Like when R2-D2's like in distress.
Yeah.
There you go.
I like when R2-D2 goes, woo, woo, like it's a little nervous sound.
Yeah.
Time.
That's like
the
pitch
sound
too.
Rich makes when he's hungry. And then he gets the wonton. He's like, woo!
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh
there
my
you go.
God.
That's how it's when the food is presented. There you go. That's what happens. All right, one last story. And this one is also Florida.
Now, who is this guy in Florida?
It's Florida, and they're crazy.
Forgot about this story.
What are you?
I just can't stop laughing at the idea of Rich just screaming over
On the back
wontons.
of, I know. I just can't imagine him being on the back of a Suzuki screaming, and he's gripping onto the guy, like his chest and everything.
Yeah,
he's
like,
just like
hugging him around the midsection.
Yeah,
just screaming.
Well,
Okay, go ahead.
Out with it.
Things are going to get more interesting here.
Uh-oh.
According to Florida police, a 32-year-old fisherman named William Hodge was arrested after officers spotted him trying to fling a stolen alligator on top of a building in Daytona Beach.
Wait. You say off the top of a building?
It's like a Mad Libs.
Yes.
What? It just got
What
weirder
is
and weirder.
happening?
Now, who is this guy in Florida?
It's Florida, and they're crazy.
How do you get the alligator on top of the building?
Oh, my God. So, investigators...
So I want answers.
Yes. Investigators say that William Hodge decided to steal the alligator from an enclosure at the Congo River Golf and Exploration.
Oh, my God.
Which is a mini golf course that also offers its patrons the opportunity to feed alligators.
Because why not? Because why not?
It's a great idea.
Oh, my
This
God.
cannot be made good. It's shameful. It's a shameful, shameful day.
Oh, yes. You can golf and feed alligators at the same time.
I mean, what a timeless combination, right?
Yeah.
Like peanut butter and jelly, golf and gators.
It's probably what it's called.
Probably.
Come
If
on
it's-
down to Golf and Gators.
I'd be upset if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Did you ever want to golf the back nine and feed gators at the same time? Well, come on down to Gully's Golf and Gators.
Wait, and then the final hole, like the 18th hole to win a free game, is you golf into a gator's mouth, and if you get a
exactly.
hole in one, you get a free game.
Gator golf. There you go. That's
Gator
what it
golf.
should have been. That's what it should have been. Gator golf.
Oh my God! So he stole the gator from the mini golf course.
Yes.
Which
He took the alligator to the top of a building in Daytona Beach. He tried to launch the alligator but failed. So I guess he just dropped it. He didn't he tried to throw it off of the building, but he just
because
dropped
it's a
it.
live gator that's thrashing around in his arms as he's trying to hurl it off. How tall was this building? Are
big was
gators
this-
just raining out of the sky in Florida? What is happening?
How big was this gator? Is what I want to know.
He's just got like a 12-foot gator.
Right.
He's struggling with it on the top of like a 10-story building.
Yep. Apparently, the guy got so frustrated, he even tried to grab the alligator by its tail and try and swing it that way.
Don't steal the gator. What was his plan to always throw it off the top of a building?
I need more. What else?
Like he steals the gator. He's like,
gotta
yes.
be.
He's literally trying to throw it like the final level in Super Mario 64 with Bowser.
You're like
trying to get
swinging it by the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to throw it to the bomb.
But what was the original plan? Was it to throw it off the building?
So cops eventually confronted him and were able to secure the alligator and arrest him. When they asked him why he did this, He said the alligator was mean to him at the Congo River Golf and Exploration, and he was, quote, teaching it a lesson.
Oh, my God.
I mean, this guy had to be on something.
Oh, definitely.
Or he's from Florida.
I think he's from Florida, because I don't have anything in here about drugs or booze or anything.
Had to teach it a lesson. So he stole the gator. Sorry, hold on. Let's break it down.
And
Component
it was mean
parts.
to him. Like, that's literally what
That's what gators do.
Yeah,
Gators are
just
mean.
Don't want to be fucked with.
Yeah. Let's break it down to its component parts. Yes. He steals the gator, which means he has to sneak into the enclosure, acquire the gator, exit the mini golf course. So he's got to like walk across multiple golf holes. People just watching him carrying a gator. Puts it in his car, drives to a building with the gator in his car. Somehow get through the building.
There's a lot of holes in this story.
To the roof.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I really want to know how big this thing was. Like I think anything over like 3 or 4 feet is just comically large for him to like.
It wouldn't be able to happen.
Well, the court affidavit does not specify the size and the weight of the alligator.
I mean, that's literally the most important part here.
Yeah.
The alligator was retrieved and then turned back over to the Congo River's general manager, who said that the damage done was valued at $300. Hodge was charged with animal cruelty, possession, and injury of an alligator. That's a separate charge.
Well, in Florida, there's a lot of gators.
Yeah,
that
makes
is
sense.
Separate charge.
Wow.
Unarmed burglary. So I guess that's good.
Well, he was armed with the gator, though.
Right.
But I guess to steal the gator,
Right,
he
but
was unarmed.
he went into the gator enclosure without arms.
Correct.
Yeah.
He came out with arms.
Right. And general criminal mischief.
General criminal mischief.
I mean, that's true. I'll give him that one.
That's such a blanket statement for such an odd crime.
Well, after all that, all those charges, his bond is set at $4,500.
Wait, and
That's not
don't
too
you
bad.
only owe 10% of it?
Yeah, that's not that bad. For
like
less than
$45.
$500, you too can throw an alligator off the roof of a building. That sounds like a day out in Florida.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, well, I mean, I guess it's $450 plus the cost of mini golf, so like maybe like $470.
Why, Florida? Why are you like this?
Florida, what? Who did this to you?
Yeah. Why do you have a specific charge against an alligator? Why do you have a golf and alligator business?
Why can I mini golf, steal a gator, and throw it off of a building for less than $500?
I like it.
That's awesome.
Well done.
That's great.
The tale of William Hodge.
He's
There
a
you
true
go.
Florida hero.
He's part of the Florida Marvel
Florida Avengers.
Yeah, he's got to be on there now. We're starting to collect an Avengers team from Florida now. Between this, the guy that actually got Florida tattooed to his forehead, the last couple of weeks,
And this guy's weapon will be an
An
alligator.
Yeah, he rolls up to the battlefield and he just launches an alligator at people. I mean, that's
The way-
pretty
that's-
effective.
I mean, that's the way Thor does his thing.
Right, and the alligator comes back like the hammer.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
He just swings the gator by its tail.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we found Thor. We got Thor
Yes.
from Florida Avengers.
The gator goes out, snap, 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 and comes
Yeah,
right back.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He just holds his hand out, and there it is. The gator's back.
I love it.
But the best part is the whole time he's still like wrestling.
He's
with
still,
it.
like, struggling
So
with
it's
it.
not. So like it's not like as smooth as any of the actual Avengers.
If there's like a fighter selection screen, that's just his normal like.
Yeah.
He's just juggling this 10-foot gator.
Finish him.
He can swing it around, use it as like a bat kind of
Yeah,
thing. This
yeah.
poor gator. Does the gator have a name?
No, he did not have a name in that
damn.
story. But there you go. That's what I have for you this
like
week.
it.
Non-Fortune Cookie Odd News. Yeah, by the end of this year, we're going to have enough to assemble a Florida Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
crew.
Definitely.
It's happening. We got enough. But for right now, that is the last thing that I
Oh,
have
man.
for the show. Nenna, thank you so much for being on this episode.
Yeah,
It's
thank
so
you.
good
That
to
was-
see you.
That was awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Do you like it as much as we did?
Yeah.
Yay!
Sure.
There you go.
That was great.
There you go.
Oh, that was a blast.
Yeah. Once again, thank you for coming on the show. Always
Yeah.
good to have you. It's been too long.
I'll be back.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
my. Hey, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back.
I I like how you comboed it with the Christopher Walken shoulders, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, everyone gets those
Every
shoulders.
impression. Hey.
Oh.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who you are. You get the shoulders.
You
get the
gotta have a little bit of the oh.
Yeah. And you say their name.
Yeah, that's how people know who you're doing an impersonation of.
Yes, that's why my friends enjoy them so much.
There you go. Well, Nenna, thank you for being on this show. Yeah, we want to have you back. There you go. Let's make this a regular thing again.
Be back.
Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
She'll be back.
She'll be back.
All right, we got to end this thing, Rich.
Yeah, it's time to start wrapping this up.
We're getting goofy.
If you guys made it through this whole nonsense of a show, thank you guys for supporting us and enjoying the show along with us. This crazy ride that we call the Crispy Noodle Podcast. If you like what you heard, make sure you go to our website, thecrispynoodle.com. Make sure you follow us on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the whole shebang-a-bang. Let us know what's happening. Let us know if you have any suggestions, any news topics you want us to talk about, or any comments on anything we talked about. If you have a different answer to the entertainment question we posed earlier in the show, why not go with that? Anything, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. In addition to the whole shebang-a-bang, remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel where you get the video version of the podcast. But of course, you still get the audio version of the podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, Amazon devices. So make sure you search for, download, and subscribe to the Crispy Noodle Podcast on either YouTube or the podcast service of your choice.
That's right. We also have a SoundCloud page where we've got little promos there from past episodes. Check that out as well.
That's right. So many ways to get in touch with and share the Crispy Noodle Podcast. You can also get in touch with us individually on Twitter. That's where you can make all those suggestions to the two of us. You can find us there. I'm at Mikey Costanzo, MikeyCostanzo.
And I am at Rich Liebig, RichLiebig.
And I haven't tweeted since the earthquake.
There you go. Do you have any other social media, or is that an earthquake?
That's it.
That's it. All right,
Earthquake
there you go.
Twitter. There you go.
If you want to go back in time and remember what it was like, the earthquake.
2012 earthquake.
There you go.
There was one.
There was one.
There you go. You can search the Twitters and have a moment of recollection about the earthquake.
What is happening?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just hang up.
Just hang up. Click. Like this is a phone. This is a phone. That's it. The show's over. All right. I've been told to hang up, so I guess that means the show's over. Thank you guys for tuning in and supporting us. This has been the Crispy Noodle Podcast. Let us be the Crispy Noodle in your vegetarian salad of life and boring news. There you go. Like a phone. It's time to hang this episode up. Anything else? Click. Yeah. Anything else, Mike?
No. Thanks again to Nenna, and thank you all for watching.
All right. That's it. That'll do it. We'll see you guys next week.
All right. See you guys.
Later. Bye-bye, all you fine peoples.
Some of us have great stories, pretty stories that take place at lakes with boats and friends and noodle salad. A lot of people, that's their story. Good times, noodle salad.